everybody, it's Friday, June 22nd. I'm on my way to the hospital to do my chemo reassessment with Dr. whoever, one of them on my team. I just got off the phone with the CT department, and this is the funniest thing ever, that I have to have a CT scan after my third treatment. So they scheduled my follow-up to the CT scan on July 13th at 10:30 in the morning. So I just called the hospital now to follow up because I know the requests have been put in. And, well, anyway, as you all well know, I'm really good about following up and being an advocate. So I called up, and my CT scan, oh, sorry, that's a lie. My appointment is at 8:20 in the morning with the doctor to discuss my CT scan. My CT scan is July 13th at 10:30 in the morning. So it's after I have my appointment with the doctor. So the CT booking department told me to get a hold of the doctor to change the appointment. Yeah, that's my job. So I think I'm going to have to call up the hospital or write a letter and ask them why I'm doing their job and I'm not getting paid for it. I'd like to know why I'm not getting paid that 20-some odd dollars an hour to do someone else's job. I just find it really, really interesting. So, anywho, I'm on my way to the hospital now, and I will talk to the doctor about changing that appointment because I can't do it. The doctor has to put in another request. But I have to go in and tell the doctor. I don't know, man. It's kind of weird. Can you imagine if you were like older or even had some brain issues, you know, and they sent you a letter saying that your scan was at this time, and you know, it's just really freaked out. Anyway, that's what's happening now. Here we go again. Yay! Why don't we just mix up my file? You know, like we did when I went in for chemo. Or when we went in for my stint. Yeah. Okay, bye. Hey everybody, it's Friday. I've already done one video on the way to the hospital. I was a little bit angered, but I'm over that now. Because I have some really great news. It's not written in stone. We have to wait for my CT scan to come back. And I'll forewarn you, I'll probably get very emotional during the course of this video. I went in for my reassessment, my chemo reassessment, because I was having a lot of issues with bone pain and muscle cramping and things like that, the spasms and things like that. So I saw Dr. Fott, who I had seen originally way back when in 2016, and I saw him at my last cancer follow-up, chemo follow-up. Anyway, on Tuesday I saw Dr. Lupe, who was my radiation oncologist, and I won't be seeing her anymore because my radiation is done unless I have to revisit radiation in the future. But I'm done seeing her anymore. And I had said in a previous video that I kind of like play tricks. I try to play tricks on the doctors and ask these specific questions to see if I can get some kind of insight on my prognosis. So when I talked to her, I had said, you know, that I belonged to a couple of groups and support groups and things like that. And there were people who'd, you know, been around for 15 years. And she's like, well, we can always hope. And I said, people, you know, have been around for a year, and we can always hope. And she kept saying, we can always hope. So when I came out of that appointment, I wasn't feeling very strong. I felt like I did when she first told me, and we tried to get some answers out of her, and it was a little bit skirted. And in all honesty, I mean, like I've said before, they're not psychics. They can't tell you, you know, what's going to happen from one day to the next kind of thing. They can only go by what your blood work, what your test results come back as and stuff, right? But nonetheless, I felt really, not necessarily doomsday, but I didn't feel as positive as I normally am. And I was just really kind of feeling blah and really kind of down in the dumps. And I had gone and seen they offer psychologists to you and psychiatrists. I take it psychologists. Just as an avenue to express anything that you're going through, any fears and things, and they kind of help you to cope with that stuff. And it's free, so I decided to go with it. I tried last time, but it was such a schmozzle that I just let it go. And I dealt with anger for a really long time. I had severe anger, like raged anger for so long. Anyway, so I go in once a week and I talk about whatever I want to talk about. And it's great because it's an objective opinion. It's not someone who knows me personally or has any, not that they don't care, but no personal care. They don't love me as a person. They don't know me, which is what I kind of want. Because, I mean, I talk to my friends and I talk to Rich, and you know, it's always the positive thing, and which is great. But, you know, everybody's a little biased and whatnot, and I just need someone who's objective. And anyway, it's my choice, so that's what I'm doing. Excuse me, I have a bad itch on my back. So, I saw Dr. Loopy on Tuesday. I saw the psychologist on Wednesday. And I saw my acupuncturist yesterday, which was fantastic. I've already posted a video, but holy man, today I can still feel my feet. And it was very emotional for me because I haven't been able to feel my feet for a while. I can feel them on and off, but not on a consistent basis. Anyway, it was really just nice to able to walk into the hospital today in a pair of sandals instead of closed-toed shoes because I can't feel anything. And I don't want to stub my foot and not realize that I'm bleeding to death because I'm on blood thinners. Anyway, so that was a real positive for me. And then today, Dr. Fott was running 30 minutes behind schedule, and that's pretty norm. Hold on one sec, please. I had to get a drink. I'm pretty dry. I had a little bit of ham for lunch, and it's made me quite thirsty. So I saw Dr. Fott today. He was running 30 minutes behind schedule. The Module A at the Cancer Center wasn't that busy today. And Rich even comments that there's a lot of ladies here. And then I realized, oh, of course, because today is gynecological day. So anyone who had any gynecological, any woman issues dealing with cancer, then I see. That's why there were so many women there today, is because it was our day. So the nurse who came and got me, it was the same nurse that I spoke to on the phone last week in regards to all the pain that I was experiencing. And she's the one who set up this appointment today. So I talked to her about it. I'm doing a lot better, obviously, and things like that. And told her about the acupuncture, which was fantastic. So anyway, what had happened is I'm supposed to have, I have chemo next Thursday, the 28th of June. So from the 28th of June to the 13th of July, I'm supposed to have a CT scan in between there. Because on the 13th of July, at 8:30 in the morning, I have to go in for my follow-up on the CT scan. Well, I called the imaging department, and they had scheduled the CT scan for 10:30 on the 13th of July, which would be after my appointment, so it was like kind of useless. So we discussed that. She's moved it. She's taken care of it. She's going to do it for August 3rd. I come in for my follow-up to my CT scan. My CT scan is still on July 13th. Anywho, neither here nor there. It's a little bit, quite a distance, but like almost a month, really. 3 weeks, I guess 3 weeks. Anyway, whatever. So Dr. Fott came in and spoke to me, and this is where I'll probably get quite emotional during the course of this video. As you all know, for the longest time now, I've been kind of wanting to know what my prognosis is. And like I said, they can't tell you how long you'll live or anything like that. I just know that I'm incurable. Now, incurable and terminal are two different things. Terminal is within 6 to 12 months, with no preventative care, I will pass on. Incurable means that they will do maintenance. It's like a chronic disease. It's like my diabetes. My diabetes is incurable. So that's the way I've been having to look at it. And I apologize to everyone for giving them maybe the wrong impression that I will not live as long as everybody else, or as long as I thought I was going to. And that's okay. However, speaking with different people and things like that who have the same uterine cancer within the lungs, and then it goes to their kidneys or their liver or their brain or their bones or what have you, right? A lot of them don't live, or even, not necessarily uterine cancer, any other metastasized cancer, breast cancer, any of them. It's usually after they're diagnosed with the Mets, is what I'll call them. With the Mets, it's usually about 2 years. So that's what I was kind of looking at. So this week was really tough for me dealing with that kind of thing, because after seeing my radiation oncologist and the let's hope so answers was really disturbing to me. My biggest fear is to leave my husband or my partner, not my husband, my partner, and my cats, who are my kids, all alone. Not to say that they can't do it without me, because yeah, they can. Everybody can. I don't want them to. It's selfish. I don't want to die. That's the bottom line. I don't want to die. I'm not ready to leave yet. I will fight to the bitter end to stay. I will bargain. I will make the deal with the devil if I have to. But I don't want to go. That's the bottom line. Nobody does. But when you're faced with something like this, because it's inevitable, it will happen, I really do not want to go. And I'm sure anybody that you talk to has cancer doesn't want to go either. But there are a lot of people who give up. I will not give up. I will endure the pain. It will be excruciating. It will be something I'll probably never want to visit. But you want to know what? I'll keep revisiting it if I have to, if that's what keeps me alive. If I have to be bald for the rest of my life, then so frickin' be it. I will be bald. I will embrace my baldness. If I'm going to be fat, I will be fat. I don't give a crap. I just want to stay here on this plane, on this earth, and be with you people, and be with my partner, be with my kids. So that has always bothered me. And I'm sure you all could understand that. It would probably bother you too, people who have kids and stuff. People who don't have kids, you just don't want to go yet. Some people do. I don't. So today, when Dr. Fott came in, we discussed my chemo regimen. He said what's going on right now is really working for me. He said I look really good. I look really healthy. I'm assuming because these people look at or see patients day in and day out, 5 days a week, 8-9 hours a day, and they see everything. He said I've been through my second treatment. I'm doing really well. And even the nurse said, "Wow, you look really fantastic." So I don't know. Maybe people don't look fantastic at this point. I don't know. I'm not going to ask. I'm just going to go with what they're telling me. I look great. I feel great. I don't look sick. And I touch wood. I don't have any... Oh, here's wood. I touch wood because it's like I've said before, like when I had my first time I went through uterine cancer, I had it pretty easy. I only had to go through radiation. So now, maybe not so easy. But I don't want to look a gift horse in the mouth. I don't want to jinx anything, so I just touch wood a lot. And, you know, my body's being strong, and that's what I need. And my brain, too. So anywho, as he was talking to me, he was saying, and I can't remember word for word because, like I said, I've been emotional since I've left the hospital. But he basically said that you need to keep with the same regimen, the same strength, if I can endure the pain, which I will, because it's a really good combination for me. It's a really good strength and a combination to combat what I'm dealing with the mets in my lungs. They're not super big. The one was a little large, but radiation, I think, has seemed to got that. So the chemo is to get the rest of them. Not get rid of them. We're hoping, yeah, maybe. That would be great. But the way they explain it to you is to contain it, to prevent it from spreading or getting bigger, right? So that's what we're hoping. I'm hoping that they'll shrink into like nothing, into like little calcified nodules that just break off and go somewhere out of my bum or my urine or something. You know, they just go away. Or the chemo kills it altogether and just shatters it and just destroys it. That would be great. Anyway, the thing that he said to me, and I know this is quite a long ways of getting to what I'm wanting to tell you right now, but as you all well know, I'm very long-winded. So the climax of the story is coming. He basically said that youth is on my side, which was nice to say because, you know, I think I'm an old fart. But he said youth was on my side. And he said that, sorry, I'm probably going to get upset. They're happy tears. That I'm doing really well and I'm going to be around for a long time. And that just, try not to cry. That's been what I've been wanting to hear for so long. I mean, he said, of course, we have to wait till the CT scan comes back to really confirm that. But I don't know, I gotta put my faith in somebody, right? And I have to put it in my chemo team. That they see this all the time. Maybe they see people at my degree and it's not good, but with me I'm doing really well. So, sorry, it's just tears of happiness for once. Finally got some kind of answer. And it was a really good positive answer. And today is a really, really good day. Even though I'm crying. It really is a good day. Because to me that just brightened my spirits up. And I don't think he was blowing smoke up my butt. I think he really meant it. I don't think that these guys do that. I don't think that they will tell you something that isn't real, you know? So, I just wanted to share that with you in a video. I know I've already put it on Facebook, but I just wanted to share it in a video so you could actually see me and see me smile. And I'm going to somehow kind of celebrate. Because you know what I've learned throughout this whole thing is that you do need to celebrate the smallest of things, the smallest of accomplishments in your life. Because you just do. You need to feel special. You need to feel important. And celebrating the smallest of things is a lot. You need to have faith in yourself. Believe in yourself. Have confidence in yourself that you can do whatever it is. Trust me. Oh God, trust me. You have to have all of those things and empower yourself to move forward and face the darkest of demons that you'll ever face in your life. That you can do it. Because you can. I'm living proof. So far, anyway. But yeah. Don't give up on anything, okay? No matter how dismal it might seem. Because today it seems that way, but tomorrow is going to be better. Okay? So don't give up. Keep fighting for what you believe in, for what you want. Don't let the darkness come in and smother your light. because your light is beautiful and it's brilliant and it's beyond anything. So I'm proof, okay? You can do this. So I'm going to leave you with those fine words of wisdom. And if any of you ever need to talk, I'm here. Regardless of what I'm going through, I'm here, okay? Please don't think that, because a lot of people have said, oh, you don't need to hear this, look what you're going through. No, I do need to hear this. I'm here for you guys too. Right? You've been here for me. I'm here for you, regardless of what's going on. If it's a bad day because of chemo, I'll let you know. But other than that, like, I'm doing okay. I really am. And you can too. Okay? Whether you're facing cancer or you're facing a bad grade in school or a bad day at work or a fight with your spouse or your partner or your kids, if you need to talk, I'm here. I got big shoulders. They're ginormously large shoulders. So I'm here, okay? So don't hesitate. You know, I have a thing called WhatsApp. If you need to talk on the phone for free, use it, okay? Facebook me, whatever you want. I'm here. So on that happy note, I'm going to go. And thanks for letting me share my really great news. Peace out. Fight like a girl. Bye.